1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Chopped at third. Reined in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Tom Murphy will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
This is the matchup you like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes now to Andrus. High in the air out to center field. Smith's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again, 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. All time. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And it's fouled away. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
In now, Mitch Haniger. A ball and 2 strikes now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Mallex Smith. A 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
One gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. The 1-1 home. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Dylan Moore. Weak roller right side. He's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to 3rd now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Kluber pauses. Here's the 2-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 2-2. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. And the runner's coming home. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from 3rd, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. This is on the ground over to 1st. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. The M's lead it 4-1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Gone to lead off the inning.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming on.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Todd.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor, and he fouls this one off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he pops it up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Thank you, Heidi. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And It's now 5-3. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And he struck him out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-3 Seattle. All set for the start of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ronald Guzman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Bichette's got it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Slow little grounder left side, scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Hunter Cole. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. To 2-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Ready now, Dylan Moore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Kluber pauses. Here it is on 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cole will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect. Willie Calhoun. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Skied into very shallow right. Henniger is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 2 balls and a strike now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So he frozen for the strikeout. Joey Gallo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. 3-1 to him now. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers. Brett Martin is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Dan Vogelbach is next. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Tom Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
J.P. Crawford will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game as they open it up to 8-3. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballparks. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Here's the 1-1. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Now batting, number 14.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. Popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 8-3. Digging in, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in to try it again, Todd Frazier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! Hector Neris comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 15.
Bases are empty, one man out. To the plate now, Rougned Odor. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rangers do get one back. Colby Allard is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Last half of the 7th here. Striding forward now is the DH, Dylan Moore. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. A 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Into the box, Yasiel Puig on the ground near home. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. In now, Daniel Vogelbach. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Runner at second here with one man out. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. The 2-1 home. And the runner's breaking for third. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Runner breaks for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced. But meanwhile, the strikeout means two men are gone now. Digging in once again, Tom Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Mariners add. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1. 1-2 now. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon.
And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 9-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up now, J.P. Crawford. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Another try at 2-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Mallex Smith. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. A pitch out, the throw, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he... Carl Edwards Jr. comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Austin Nola is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Nobody out, runner on first. Standing in now, Danny Santana. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Smith is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Todd Frazier. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. In there, a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand Slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Crawford has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The batter, number 1.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Liner towards second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-7 game.
The batter.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box now, Hunter Cole. To 1-2 now. A little over 47,000 fans on their feet here in Seattle. Again, he sends it out of play. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The M's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Marco Gonzalez earns his first win of the season.